Step up your breakfast game with these incredible gluten-free crepes made with a unique blend of nutrient-packed quinoa, rice, hearty oats, and protein-rich urad dal. These crepes are not only delicious but also packed with wholesome goodness. Now you get almost 89 grams of protein in this entire bowl of gluten-free crepe batter. Now whether you are looking for a healthier alternative to your morning pancakes or a creative way to start your day, these gluten-free crepes are the perfect choice. I took 1 cup of white quinoa, which gives about 18 grams of protein. Wash them well and soak it for about 2 hours. Next, I took my rice box. You can have any variety of rice here, but don't go for the brown rice. Here I have taken Idli rice, also called parboiled rice. Any brand would do. Take about 1 cup, wash them well, and again soak it for about 2 hours. Next ingredient to crepe is rolled oats. 1 cup, which is like 250 grams, gives you around 28 grams of protein. Now I soak them as I did for the quinoa and rice. I prefer to use rolled oats instead of the instant oats simply because it's less processed. Next, it's urad dal, also called as black gram. I took about 180 grams, which gives 43 grams of protein on the whole. It's a type of lentil which is a good source of B-complex vitamins. Now, urad dal is the main ingredient for fermentation because it provides the maximum number of microorganisms for fermentation to occur. To this, I add half a tablespoon of fenugreek seeds. Now, for a crispier gluten-free crepe, adding this is essential. I have tested using with and without fenugreek seeds, so adding this is definitely better. Finally, 1/4 cup of cooked rice. Drain the water off and blend the quinoa and oats first. You need to add just a little bit of water to get a smooth gluten-free crepe batter. Transfer to a wide bowl. Even though the batter is around 34 hours, after fermentation the batter will look double. So get a large bowl or reduce the measurements by half. For example, try making it with like a half a cup. I usually do not mix urad dal with other ingredients, and when doing this, just add 1 or 2 ice cubes to get a fluffy batter. Wash your hands and then give it a good mix. Now you might ask, can I use a spatula here instead of my hands? Yes, you can, but doing it with hands is helpful for fermentation. Don't ask me why, because it just works, and this is how people have been doing it for hundreds of years. Now when I took this video, it was during winter, so I had to use the oven to give it a warm environment, leaving a gap on the top to let nature do its thing.
The next day,
time is 2:36. We kept it inside the oven around 5 o'clock yesterday, and it's time to open up and see. Okay. You remember we did not have full of this dough. This is completely fermentation. The dough has poofed up. You just have to now add salt. What you see is fermented gluten-free batter. Now I shall show you a closer look. Look, I'm not a fan of instant crepes or making oats quinoa dosa or crepe immediately after blending. When you know the benefits of fermentation, you simply won't make it the instant way. I usually make 2 recipes from this batter. One is steamed and one is made on a pan. This is a steamer, and this is an idli mold where the batter is poured into this and it is steamed for 10 to 12 minutes to get a soft fluffy idli. The same batter when poured over a pan gives the gluten-free crepe or quinoa oats dosa. Now will this recipe work without rice? Absolutely. In that case, just add an extra cup of quinoa and follow the same steps if you want the same volume of batter. On the day when I shot this video, I made tofu scramble, so that's what you see here. But this pairs very well with any kind of chutney. Now to the question of how do I lose 7 pounds? And that too in a month. Well, dinners were always a time where I wanted to make a change in my meal plan, but I did not want to eat salad or soup or just protein. I am an Indian, so I need some carb. It's like a mental thing for me. I need to have a good dinner with less effort, and dosa or crepes are my favorite. It's easy to do. Now when I started making this dosa, I noticed that I was being full, and hence I would not be snacking on a chocolate or munching on some snacks. And of course, having a regular exercise did help overall, I guess. Now, did you know that you can make a fermented batter from rice and cucumber. And that is so good for your gut health. Just like this gluten-free crepe, it's one of the best fermented food for gut health. Check out the video right here, and I shall see you on another video.